Yeah, I mean, there's just two little alligator claws holding it on the battery.
Yeah.
You don't even have to unplug it. I usually, what I do when I undo it to plow, I take, because there's a piece of wood there to keep the hood from falling down. I take the two alligator clips and clip it on the wood and just set the wood aside.
Okay.
And then that way when I come back, I just hook it back up.
All right.
That way, don't have to worry about chucking that starting.
You already got the water ready? And
Water's ready.
Okay.
Take your time, I'll be out here.
All right. No, I'll take you guys out after Daddy leaves. We'll do with the puppers at the end of this one. Hey, Shelby. Just because Chris has got to get out of here pretty fast this morning since he's got a show in southern Maine. So we're going to do things kind of in a, like, out of order, I guess. Shelby, Judy, Sammy, Mr. Money, Samantha, thank you. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Just setting a goal real quick. All covers. See if we can get 20 super chats today. Did shoulder day. Yeah, I got it. Hey, Barbara. All right, we got our super chats. Got that. Hey, Patricia. Pen. All right, cool. Now we're ready to go. All right, let me get my gear on. Let me go see the cows. No, you gotta wait. Just Tanker. Tanker's like, yeah, just me. Although you're just hanging out in here. Sorry, buddy. There was an egg already when I went out to wake up the chickens today. So somebody clocked in early. That's nice. Working hard. We did end up with 5 eggs yesterday. A bunch of people in the chat were guessing. And a bunch of people guessed 5, and it was 5. Pretty excited. I also have an interesting story. Some people who were on my live last night already heard it, but I'll tell it for you guys. I was fucking pissed yesterday. So we all know that Tractor Supply is having trouble with keeping chicks in stock. Like this whole egg shortage and avian flu and all this other stuff has people going in and buying up all the chicks. And a lot of them are reselling them on Facebook, which is bullshit. And I've heard of some Tractor Supplies and farm stores putting a limit on how many chicks people can buy now, which would be good. I've seen so many posts of people being like, yeah, I was second in line and the first person in line bought all the chicks, all of them. Like dropped $1,000 on chicks and no one else was able to get them, which is bullshit. Just crazy. Anyway, so I had spoken to someone who worked at Tractor Supply, and they're like, yep, we're getting them Thursday, meaning yesterday. Cool, I'll check in on Thursday. And while I was doing my live stream yesterday, and if you go back, you can hear the conversation I had with Chris, because I was confused. He called 8:30 a.m. while I was on my live stream to ask, like, hey, you guys getting your chicks in, just to confirm. She's like, oh, we're not getting them today. They were supposed to be here yesterday. They're not coming today. And they won't be here till tomorrow, meaning Friday. I was like, that doesn't sound right. The person I talked to said they'll be here Friday. If they're even a day late, they could very well be like dead on arrival. So it just didn't make sense. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi. The first person, thank you, Deborah. Thank you for the super chat. First person I talked to said Thursday. It does make sense if they come in early, because when they ship live animals, getting them there faster makes more sense. But a day late, I'm like, that doesn't seem right. So we had to go grocery shopping, but in Fort Kent. And while we were in Fort Kent, I was like, should we just go to the tractor store, which is like an hour away? He's like, well, I don't want to go all the way there if they don't even have them. And the girl said that they're not going to get them. I'm like, all right.
Wait, go a minute?
Yeah, let's go. All right, so I'll keep telling the story while we're driving. So I was like, okay, we'll drop off the groceries Anyway, so that was my experience with my first shot at Tractor Supply chicks.
When's it ever gonna stop snowing?
I know. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Let's see, who was that? Miss Mary, thank you. Hang on, my hands are full.
Got an itch in your face, baby?
She's like, I'm trying to fucking break this motherfucker down is what I'm trying to do.
We're coming. Mama's coming.
There we go. Sweet, sweet babies. Who wants a moon pie?
You all the snow on your face.
Little pumpkin. Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Gotta clean your poopers
Tea
and
bread? Yeah.
fluff your hay.
Tea bread? Yeah, that's some good stuff.
All right, baby.
Good stuff.
All right, let Daddy come in. I know, baby. Winter's not gonna end. I know. You know what Mama's doing. You know she's going to get you snacks. Watch out, baby. Come here. Don't push me, sir.
Cinnamon spice. Be nice. Here. Come here, pumpkin. My little pumpkin man. Come here, pumpkin. Come here, pumpkin. Just a little pumpkin. Got a packet full of treats.
Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
You mind grabbing a couple more bags of pellets?
Yep. I was going to.
They're big asses. Flatten it down quick. Fluff up your hay.
care of my punky. That's a little better. All better. Oh, thank you. Ronald, thank you. Good to see you. Heather, thank you for that. And that's exactly what I was thinking too, Shelby. But I'll try again today. I have to go to Tractor Supply anyway to get some stuff for these spoiled, rotten babies. So, so if they have chicks, great. If not, good thing I started hatching some. It's snowing pretty good.
Yeah, I can.
I might bring the ATV plow down here today just to clean it up. I'm not bringing the truck because I'm not getting it stuck. I think I'll do that. I'll bring the ATV plow down.
If it cools down, it'd be good because you saw how rutted up it is.
Oh well, it's super heavy right now. Morning, Miss Mary. Hey, Maria. Little pumpkin. Hi, pumpkin. Watch out, she's eyeing you up. She's like, let me see what you got here. What you got going on there, man? Water not freezing up too much?
I mean, there's a little slush on the top. But...
Yeah, that's good.
Right, Frosty babies? You're like two big snowmen. Two big snowmans.
No, I know you came out with me the other day, but we're not doing... Hey! You guys good? There. Hi, sorry. So we've got weather. There we go. I think we're good. There we go. I think, yeah. Are we good? I think we're good. Yeah. There we go. There's a little breeze. Oh, Peggy. Okay. all good.
I'm in.
She's like, when are we going for a walk again?
Hey, ma'am. Don't help. I'm have one right here.
Very forced. Yeah, we took them for a walk the other day. We just went to the driveway and back. They tried to run ahead a little bit. I think they got excited just because.
It's funny when Pumpkin jumped in the snow.
Yeah. Pumpkin tried jumping in a snowbank and realized how deep it was. So immediately jumped back out.
Immediate regret.
Pumpkin, you're too short for that. And then they tried to run ahead. So all Chris did was he grabbed a bucket and jingled it, and they stopped dead in their tracks. We were like, wait.
Fingers, baby. I'm trying to gently place it into your mouth, but you keep grabbing my gloves and fingers. All right.
She took my glove from me the other day.
That's my finger. Here, you want to come out?
Like I said, we walked out to the driveway and back.
All right, babies. Oh, excuse you blowing in my ear. Whispering sweet somethings in there. All right. You babies got fluffed hay, fresh water, snackos. You'll be good until Mama comes back later.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Come here, baby.
Daddy's leaving you.
Yeah, I am. I'll be back in a couple days. Yeah, I can't wait. Next week we get your toenails trimmed. Hurrah! Right? Get a petty, mani petty.
All right.
All right.
Back to the house.
Navigate back so I can get my ass rolling.
She whispered more treats.
More sweet somethings. More snacks.
Yeah, bring snacks, bitch. All right.
Yeah, those ruts, I was nervous yesterday coming in and being like, oh, wait, I'm not gonna make it. Wheels turn. There we go. Just wanted to go where it wanted to go.
All right. Oh, so Barrett did something this morning while you were out plowing. I was wondering where he's at, and then, you know, because he'll sit there and be pathetic. And then I heard the tiniest little bark, and I looked up, and he was at the top of the stairs acting like he was too scared to come down again. And he barked at me. He's like, I need a forklift. So I walked up, and I was like, you know how to do this.
Yeah, don't feed into that.
Yeah, but Bullet walked up with, so I had Bullet walk back down, kind of reteach him, like, to walk down the fucking stairs. He's like, I can't, I'm such a baby. Oh, such a baby.
He's a baby, all right.
I'll do my walk after you leave. That way, if he gets stuck or anything, I can come help you out.
I was gonna make it down the driveway, which I should be able to, no problem now.
Yeah. Gravity. I'll just leave my bib on for now and have some coffee. You're gonna shower and everything, right?
Yeah.
have some
I don't know
coffee.
if I should eat first or shower first, but I need to eat before I go.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll eat first because I'm starving. Go on top and go make some eggies.
Some fresh eggs. There's one pulled. Fresh butt nuggets. Alright, let me turn on that Wi-Fi. He's going about 6 hours, Barb, for this show. So about 6 hours away. Not terrible. Farm fresh eggs. Samantha, I'm brand new. Yeah, seriously, I was pissed. He really did. He wanted a forklift, and I really think it's more like, can I get away with this?
You're not going into Fort Kin, are you?
I wasn't planning on it, but I can because I
Well, just
kind of
all those packages would go to UPS. But if you do, I would recommend on the way back, because remember we saw yesterday they had like weird hours.
Yeah, I could check.
If you don't mind, thank you. All right, let me eat. Then I get ready to go.
Stop sniffing. Like you've been cheating.
You cheating whore.
Yeah. Why? You keep getting under my feet.
All right. Let's make some eggs.
Farm fresh. Wait, do you still have some egg beaters left?
Yeah. I like mixing them together.
Yeah. It's helping you.
Help me get through the
What
trauma.
Awesome. So we're on day 4 of incubating eggs. I'm so glad. I wasn't going to, but then I kept seeing as it was getting closer and closer to my Tractor Supply getting chicks. I was like, you know what? Thank you, Ronald. Thank you for going after that goal. We do have a super chat goal, guys. I can't see what it's at right now. But I just kept seeing all of these posts about Tractor Supply. I'm like, maybe I should start some chicks, just in case. And so it takes 21 days to have 21-ish. I've heard about people, there's won't hatch until like day 23 or whatever. The Tractor Supply store wouldn't lie, right? Well, one person was honest and one person wasn't. But so we're on day 4 of 21-ish. We'll see. And I don't candle them until the 7th day. By then I should know if some are viable or not. What typically can happen is like you'll candle them on the 7th day and you might see what they call the ring of death. And it's like this red ring that kind of indicates like, it didn't happen. So we're gonna see in a couple days. So I will do that on live. So we all kind of find out together, and that I'm still not gonna know the sex of the chicks until they hatch. Well, probably a few days after, once I could check their wing feathers and I could do the scrunch test. Hang on. I think everybody I know has had accuracy with the scrunch test. I like to use more than one. Like you can look at the wing feathers. Females, their wing feathers are longer and are like layered, so it has like 3 distinct sections of feathers. Whereas like boys, it's just like a nice smooth curve. And then females also develop their tail feathers faster than the boys. But when they're super young, sometimes that's kind of hard to tell because their wings might not have a whole lot of differences. It just depends on the breed. But one thing you could do is the scrunch test where you hold the chick and then you flip it so it's on its back, tummy up. And once it calms down, because I'm sure it's like trauma, If they scrunch their legs in close to their body, it's a female. And if they shoot their legs straight out, it's a male. So,
Typical.
yeah.
Every time you lay me on my back, I kick my legs out like, okay, you can touch it now.
And the women are like, no. No. So
Protect my no-no square.
So we'll find out. They are hens. They're hens. We know they're hens. I think it's gonna be amazing. Yeah. But the ones that I'm hatching, I don't know if I explained this on here. I don't think I did. So I just want hens. And the thing about hatching eggs, chick eggs, like chickens, is you can't tell by the egg. Duck eggs, there's an 86% accuracy of choosing which eggs can be sexed. So like more squat, like almost uniform eggs are female, and more oblong eggs are male. But that only works for ducks. It does not work for chickens at all. So, and other than doing genetic testing, there's really no way to know if the eggs you're hatching are female hens or roosters. So I had this idea. I took a pendulum, and if you're into like woo-woo crystals and stuff like that, like a pendulum of whatever crystal stone, the one I used was moonstone. I also have a rose quartz. But I took it and I asked the pendulum to show me what the answer for male looks like, and it swung horizontal, like back and forth, left to right. Hang on.
Voodoo.
Yeah, some voodoo. So here's my pendulum. So I asked it, show me what a male answer is. And it just goes left to right. Okay, there we go. So left to right. And then I asked it to show me what the answer for female looks like. So show me female. And it swings forward and back. So it doesn't look like much for you guys, but it's going from me to you. So I put the pendulum over each egg, and I asked, is this male or female? And then I called my daughter, and I asked her, I was like, do you have a pendulum? She's like, yeah, amethyst. I'm like, okay, go get it. And I was like, set your phone down so you could do the pendulum over your phone. And I would put the egg on video chat, and she held her pendulum over the egg. And she got all the same answers as me, and then Deborah also did it. So Deborah was also like on par with us.
Crazy voodoo.
Yeah, so that's how, so we'll know when they hatch, or a few days after they hatch, when we can do the scrunch test and the wing test and everything. But I'm really hoping for all female, because those are the only ones that I put in. I put all the male eggs back. I only put female eggs in, and I didn't want to do a bunch, so I only did 5, and I'm hoping for a 70 to 80% hatch rate. What are you doing? Yeah, 70-80% hatch rate. It works. Yes, we're manifesting that it works. So just to show you guys, this is an egg. A girl clocked in early today and laid 1 egg this morning so far. I have it labeled. I put the dates on them. Let's see. Is this egg male or female? It's a boy. So eat this one. So it's saying boy. So I would not hatch this one because I don't want any more roosters. Eat that one. All right, let's see. This is the last one that I pulled from yesterday. It's got a nice color to it. Let's see. This is one from yesterday. Let's see. Is this male or female? Up, back and forth. So this one is saying male. Feed that one to the ladies. Yeah. So this one is saying female. And Deborah, you and I were on par. I know there's a little delay in chat. So
I know you can't.
What?
You can't do it after the fact, but I wonder if, because you had one here that was marked M, so I'm assuming that meant male.
Yes.
has a distinctly different color yolk.
Yeah, but if you can't really, thank you, Ronald.
But
Thank
you can't
for-
obviously. You can't
Obviously,
crack it
yeah.
to
If you
determine
crack it open, yeah, you crack it open. Now it's done. Maybe if you talk to them like plants. Well, that's why I have them on the kitchen counter because we're always in here. So they'll hear us, and then when they start to hatch, you know, they're gonna see our faces. Yep, Deborah and I, you and I both had the right answers. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna try. We're gonna see if the pendulum sexting of eggs is gonna be accurate or not. If so, man, I'm gonna make so much fucking money. I'll sell all female eggs, but then with a little disclaimer at the bottom being like, this is for entertainment purposes only, you know? But so this is my first test batch, so. Gonna say mommy when they first see you, they better. So, Chris is still like, oh, I did see something horrible. Like, again, I'm in these backyard chick groups. And I'm glad practical magic chicks, I'm glad people called her out because she's like, this is my first time incubating, and she's incubating eggs, and she went to handle them, I guess, by before lockdown, like day 17. And she's like, I wasn't sure about this one, so I cracked it open and I killed it. So it was a developed chick. She's like, I killed it. And people in the chat were like, why did you do that? Like, she wanted to crack it open to see if it was like viable. And I'm like,
Didn't think that one through.
Exactly. I mean, like, I would feel horrible. And I would, I would question everything I would do after that. Like, am I in my right mind? Like, exactly, Philip. Like, why? Just why? Like, if anything, just leave it in the incubator for like a few extra days. And if it's not hatched by like the 25th, 26th day, it's probably no go. Just leave it. Yeah. And I know people will be like, oh, but rotten eggs smell terrible if you leave them in there. Okay. So it'll smell bad.
After 3 or 4 days, you're not going to notice. I mean, even if it was a month.
Yeah. That is so sad and crazy. I'm glad the people kind of ripped into her and being like, that was stupid. And then some people would be like, oh, that wasn't it. These comments aren't it. You know, people make mistakes. No, not like that. You need to be told you're dumb. You need to be told that was a terrible idea.
Everyone makes mistakes, but also there are a lot of dumb fucking people in this world.
Mm-hmm. Well, just like you said, like when you cracked open the male eggs, their yolks have like a different color, which I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I'm not going to be cracking these open and be like male or female because
you can't put it back.
Yeah, no, there's no do-overs. She would not be my friend. Let me tell you, yes, Deborah, I would not. I'd be like, no, I can't.
What is why we don't have any friends?
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's a lot of dumb shit going on.
Yeah.
No means am I saying we're smarter than anybody, but
I wouldn't do that.
The lack of common sense is fucking mind-boggling.
I'll just leave it in the incubator a few extra days. Because, like, I'm guessing, if I have an 80% hatch rate, which seems pretty standard, 1 or 2 of them are probably not viable. I'm still just going to leave them in there just to
leave them until, like you said,
let it go.
23rd, 25th day, and if there's still 0 sign of it, okay.
Yeah. And then I also saw a really good idea. Someone said around the 21st day, because someone was concerned, they're like, I haven't heard any pipping. There's like, they're not making any noise. And a person suggested turn on a YouTube video of just chicks chirping and let it loop so that it encourages them to hatch. And I was like, that's fucking brilliant. So if I don't hear anything on day 20, 21, we're just gonna, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be little chicks.
The house is gonna fucking have chirping sounds looping through the house.
Just right next to the incubator. I think it's a good idea. Is my coffee cold? No, it's hot coffee. Man, I have a hard time with iced coffee. Even in the summer, I still drink hot coffee. Thank you, Liz. Good morning. Thank you for that super chat. Chick ASMR. Yes. Actually, I wonder. Hang on. Let's find a loop on YouTube Music real quick. Let's see what we got. Oh, and we're at 8 out of 10, or sorry, 8 out of 20 super chats for our goal. We have 9 more minutes for a super chat goal. Chris' new sound machine. You're gonna hear him chirping in your sleep. Let's see. All right.
Oh, hot.
Yep. I saw a post where a lady cut off the yolk that hadn't been absorbed. So scary that can hatch like. Oh, I know. Oh, you're supposed to just leave it and let it fall off on its own. Like, that's terrible. Thank you, Kenda. Thank you for the super chat. So, Ashley, did the comment section kind of rip into her for that? It's like, oh my gosh. Let's see. Chicks hatching. Sounds.
Oh, goodness.
Hang on. Gotta loop it. Baby chicks chirping. All right, hang on. Loop. Yep, okay. Found a loop. I'd like a seamless loop, but I guess that's fine. I bet I could find one. Let's see. 13 seconds. No, we need more than 6 seconds. So, yeah, there was a lot of that. Also saying it was okay as she didn't know. Yeah, I get that. I'd ask before doing anything, though.
Well,
I for sure have to know all the things before hatching. Yes, yeah.
It's one thing trying to do something new that doesn't involve a living thing. But if you're dealing with a living thing, I would want to do the research before just trying
Kimberly,
something.
thank you. Sending good vibes to the incubator. Thank you, and Kimberly. Listen up, ladies. Yeah, yeah, anything, if it involves something that's alive, I'm going to triple check. Now, occasionally when I've been building things, do I measure twice and cut once? But you know what? I can go buy a new board. You can't bring that chick back to life. So I'm gonna ask some questions before I do anything. How do you know which eggs are fertilized? I already know they're all fertilized. I'm gonna assume they're all fertilized.
There's lots of fornication going on out there.
Yeah, I know. So, which I had to make an alteration to the chicken saddle that I made. So, chicken saddle. I made like this little, this was straight across. I made this for their hen feathers. Yeah, thank you, Grace. Thank you for the super chat. Love things are not trial by error. Yes, exactly. Live things. And then I shortened these a little bit because when I put this on Garfield the other day, the rooster just came over and flipped it up over her head. And
He's like, yeah, something to hold on to now.
yeah. He's like, yeah, stirrups.
It's like, thanks, Mom, for that.
So I made some modifications to my design. I also rounded these corners. So we're inching our way to hen saddle. And I'm like, hey, Wanderer, how you doing? And then I was like, should I put some ruffles on there? And then I was like, let's not. Yeah. Although I could crochet some on. I could like add some stitches and just crochet it on there. We'll see. I want to get through, get the design right first. And the thing was, I didn't want to order any because a lot of the ones that I've seen online are really small and not really made for Brahmas. Like, these girls got big booties. These are some apple bottom girls. So, Pink Nation. Good morning, Kayla. I was watching Chris earlier. He said you were on YouTube now. I was wondering why you were not on TikTok. I'm on YouTube because TikTok has been throttling creators' views, and also they only pay out 40% to their creators, and YouTube pays out 70%. Thank you, Wanderer. Thank you for that super chat. So that's why. And I think it's kind of wild. Plus that whole blackout thing that happened. It's all on shaky ground. That blackout really did a number on everything and changed algorithms and views. And a lot of people are like, I never see you live anymore, even though like it's the same fucking schedule.
Funny. I mentioned this.
Yeah.
I said that.
Oh, so wait. So Chris explained that to you, and then you just asked me for the.
I'll play devil's advocate. Every time I give my public service announcement, I usually explain why. And maybe I say I'll play devil's advocate. Maybe I didn't at that in particular time, but 90% of the times, I'll tell people why we're on YouTube now versus TikTok.
So, although what is crazy is I'll make a post on TikTok about, hey, I'm live on YouTube, and I've gotten people responding to it, being like, why aren't you on TikTok?
It's usually the people that ask that.
Yeah.
They're the reason why.
Yeah. How do we change the amount on the super chat? It always just shows 10. It's a bar. Hang on. I could show you because I have my... Hang on. So the super chat thingy. So we have 3 minutes left on the super chat. So look, I'm going to pull up the super chat. Continue. All right. So there's a moving bar. And as you move it, it'll
swing
change.
It all the way to the right.
Yeah. If you swing it all the way to the right, you could throw $500 down and it turns red. So you should have a bar that you can move. You can move it all the way down for a 99-cent one. The next one is $1.99, and yeah. So it changes colors to let you know what kind of realm you're in. So let's see. I'm glad you explained because I was definitely wondering. Yeah, I feel like I've explained it a lot, but I know not everybody's always on.
Also, too, I mean, there's that part of it, but also the censorship.
Thanks, Maria. Thanks,
TikTok
Deborah.
is
Oh,
horrible.
God. Yeah. The censorship on TikTok. Like, I can't say the word gun. And I'm not the only one. Another huge creator, if you have ever seen Cash and Savannah, it's this girl that she's got a very grumpy little dog that she's like, hi, what you doing? And she had millions of followers. And just recently, a few weeks ago, she went to open up TikTok and her account was just gone. She was monetized. She had sponsorships, all this stuff. And she had a manager at TikTok. She opened her account. It was gone. They deleted it. So she reached out and she was like, hey, this is a mistake. I don't have any warnings. Nothing happened. Can I get my account back? And they're like, nope, sorry, your account's gone. You're just make a new one. Like,
Well, like I posted one today because I got.
they might be in a different country, Pat. So.
One thing, I got my comment taken down. And I posted it to my account. There was a woman on there, literally crying hysterically. You people that value your guns more than kids need to be unalived. And she's saying all the words, like not in code.
Yeah.
So I'm like, huh. So I just replied back, are you okay? Is there something wrong?
Thank you, Doreen.
They fucking said I was bullying. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I will say, I feel like that is the dumbest argument ever. Like, every time I hear someone say you value your guns more than your kids or more than kids, and I'm like, no, that's why they have guns, because they value the life of their kids and themselves. Mm-hmm. Like, that is the stupidest fucking argument. No.
No, I value my animals more than humans.
And we're talking about law-abiding gun owners. They have them because they value and want to be able to protect their children. Like, they just say shocking things like that so that you won't argue with them, or if they say something extremist that, like, it must be true because that seems to be their thing, is if I just keep shouting this enough, people will believe it, and they fucking do. So.
That's the reason I don't like TikTok, because I can't even comment.
Yeah.
Against these people, and then they take me down.
And yeah, so all you said in your comment was, "Are you okay?"
Well, I know I didn't say you. I said, "Is this woman okay?"
Yeah. Okay. So you said, "Is this woman okay?" Which that's not negative. I mean, that's not bullying, harassment. Other like what she's doing, saying that gun owners should all die. That's kind of wild.
Hers was even more in detail. It was gun owners. You MAGA. Because it was a lot of adjectives. Mm-hmm. You crazy MAGA assholes and your guns. you value them more than children. I mean, so she was basically pinpointing a group of people,
Yeah.
saying a lot of negative things about it.
Which I feel like that's against guidelines, but.
But yet, that was okay. And then when I replied back, is this woman okay?
Yeah. You got your comment.
I got my comment taken out. I tried to appeal it and they denied it.
So I was watching this one video that popped up, and the video was about trans rights and stuff like that, which we're not talking about. I'm just using it as a reference point. And a trans woman was arguing about like, hey, this whole bullshit of transitioning kids is wrong, and this is why I disagree with it. And this man who is dressed as a woman, but I don't even know what he kept saying, non-binary, whatever, was getting flustered. He was arguing with her, being like, we should transition children and blah, blah, blah. And the trans woman, like, and she did not name call him. She wasn't going after him. She's like, these are why, and these are the reasons why I don't think we should transition children. And he was getting upset. So the moderator was like, hang on real quick, and looked at him. I was like, are you okay? Should we take a break? Do we need to move on? He's like, it's okay. I just need a break. You can't even I mean, like, that's kind of wild to me. It's like, if you don't agree with them, they cry, piss, and moan, and make everybody stop what they're doing because they're having a trauma. Like, I have had so many people say some fucking bullshit to me, and I don't stop my fucking life or be like, time out, guys, my feelings are hurt. No. Either give it back to them, argue your fucking point, or maybe you shouldn't be in that fucking position to begin with if you can't handle it. Someone having a different opinion than you. Thank you, Ronald. You too, 100% better. Agreed. Because I could say all of that I just said. If I said that on TikTok right now, my feed would have been pulled so fucking fast. And if I didn't have a permanent ban, I'd probably have a 7-day ban. Or 30. Gotten those before. Anthony, it's way too early. I've been up since 4, so if you're just waking up, I'm sorry. I still feel guilty saying gone. I know, I still kind of hesitate right before saying it. I'm like, wait, I'm not on YouTube, but. And I think that's why I've been kind of fixating on the chicken stuff lately. Oh, Maria asked what this is for. The saddle is for the hens. Because when the roosters have a favorite girl, she'll be missing a lot of feathers on her backside because they like to ride her hard. So I made this to protect her back feathers. I've been tweaking the design so it fits and stays on. Anyway, morning, Bob. But I think that's why I've been fixating on the chicken stuff, just to try to keep it light. And yeah, I think the transition from TikTok to YouTube, I'm transitioning. So I don't care if someone has a different opinion than me, but when they assume or generalize something, that's when it's like, fuck this. Yes. I don't like generalizations. So I don't like them. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I don't like generalizations because I feel like I'm kind of like a billboard for that. Because a lot of people look at me, they look at the tattoos and, you know, the things I've done in my life, like being a circus artist and stuff. And they think that I'm far left. They immediately look at me and they're like, she voted for Kamala, or like all this wild stuff. But then they don't realize, because it's not something that's visible, that I have an FFL, that we own a gun store, that I'm pro 2A. However, I do value human life. But then also on the other side of it, people think because I'm 2A that I must be like uber Christian. I'm not. I kind of do my own thing. It's a little pagan. It's a little whatever, you know. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you for the gift. So I don't like generalizations, because when somebody puts a blanket statement on far right, thank you, Wanderer. Welcome as a member, the newest hot pocket to the team. Thank you, Wanderer. When people put blanket statements on either right or left, and I feel like I'm very moderate, I'm like, shut the fuck up, because that's not me. Also, shut the fuck up, because that's not me. You know. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't see anything. I will need to figure it out. If you can't see the image of the video, you might have to close your app and like open it back up to come to the live. So you need to add ridges to the saddle so the boys like it more. Ribbed for his pleasure, right? Oh, the super chat. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what type of phone you're on. It's different for different phones and iPad. It looks very different, so I'm not sure. You have to let people in the chat know what kind of phone, and then and then maybe somebody can walk you through it. You should be able to change it. Finally logged on and did the. Thank you, Wanderer. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you for the super chat. I haven't been on in the morning for months, so I just thought you were gone. I'm just so glad. Oh, thank you. Well, Ashley, welcome back. Yeah. So when the blackout on TikTok happened, we moved over here. And while I do lives on TikTok usually in the evenings. It's not every day. Our morning lives are here now. And just because like it is much better for creators, and I have more freedom to speak like about our business and our beliefs without getting permanently banned again, because it's pointless. Plus, TikTok has been throttling views of not just me, of like a ton of people. And that one creator that Cash in Savannah I mentioned earlier, she still hasn't recovered. I think she had like 4 million followers and monetized and everything. I just checked her account yesterday because I try to go and like and watch her videos to help her like build it back up, because I like her content. I enjoy her content. I loved seeing her content every day because it's fun and lighthearted. And she's at 34,000. So she's been at 34,000 for probably 2 or 3 weeks now. Like, it's just not budging. And that is fucking shit. Because before TikTok deleted my last account, I was at 118,000. And I've been stuck at like 55. It's just not moving. You post videos, you do things that are trending, and like it is dead. Whereas my videos on TikTok used to get, 50,000. I've had 1 million view videos. I've had a lot of views that had 1 million views, and it's just frustrating. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, by throttling, I guess maybe I don't fit what they're looking for. I'm not like, because of the two-way thing, they already know I have a gun store. No, I have a very short leash on TikTok. So they don't really fuck with me. I mean, they do fuck with me, but like, they don't really give me an inch at all. And I don't think I fit the mold that they're looking for. Steve, welcome, you off-grid yuppie you. I definitely don't use TikTok as much anymore. Yeah, I'm with you, Wanderer, in that since the blackout happened, and then watching the algorithm change and watching people that I really enjoyed seeing every day, their views have fucking tanked. I'm like, you know what, why even support TikTok anymore? The fact that they take 60%, and they keep wanting people to jump through hoops to get monetized, or like, not monetized, but like to get their percentages is just wild. It's very much turned into QVC, Barb. I feel like the only lives that get a substantial amount of viewers anymore are the lives that are like the shopping lives. So, and that's what I've been doing at night. I put the camera on my incubator and chat with you guys while it's just like looking at the incubator, or while I'm painting, It won't even show me people I follow. I have to go looking. Same. Yeah, I very rarely get any of the people that I follow. I have to look them up. Like the Cash in Savannah. I haven't gotten a single one of her videos, and she posts every day. Nothing on my feed. I have to go find her. So it's just, it got not fun really quick. That blackout was like, I feel like that was the nail in the coffin. Like, them coming back, everybody was so happy. And even people came over here, they're like, TikTok's back, let's go back to TikTok. I'm like, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then all the people Anita, thank you for the super chat. All the people that I had the TikTok video going with a sign saying go to YouTube, or me muted and it's saying go to YouTube, and people literally coming over to YouTube to say that, hey, it's muted, go back to unmuted on TikTok. No, that was the whole fucking point, to get you to go to YouTube. I can't go live on TikTok, but it doesn't seem worth it to me. Not anymore. Yeah, I rarely see people I'm actually interested in. I have to search for it. I get stuff that I've never searched for. Like it's very different now. Like all of the things that I used to enjoy seeing, and I had a pretty tailored algorithm, is just blown to pieces. So, all right, Melissa, have a fantastic day. There's a reason for everything, so let's wait and see.
What people don't realize either is that TikTok is great for the viewers, horrible for creators.
Yeah, it is great for viewers because it's an easy interface, you know? But for creators, I would have stayed on it if the monetization was the same on YouTube.
They keep giving you less and less and making it harder and harder for you to...
Yeah, and then I even saw, I saw like a huge pro creator who was all the way down in D League. And I'm like, what? That is someone who is a TikTok pro with millions of followers was D2. And other people that we've been battling, that we used to battle a lot, and we would always be in the A leagues together, C leagues, maybe B, just crazy. I never get people I follow on my FYP. I have to go to my following page. You have to go and block the Facebook and Instagram pages to get your algorithm. I did it already, Scotty, and that didn't seem to make any difference. I love that you don't have to censor here. Your troll clapbacks are amazing. You know what? We haven't been getting as many trolls lately. Those first few weeks on here, we got a lot, but they disappeared really fast. But you know what? It's probably hard to see the screen when you have tears in your eyes. So some of the things that show up on this old gal's page aren't things I'd look for, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So, same, blocked them, nothing changed. Yeah, I think that was just sort of like somebody made that up and it just caught on, you know? Just kind of like, don't throw roses. Yeah, somebody made that up and it doesn't do shit. Let's see. Tony Bravo. She's not even listening to you, bro. She's got her head up her ass just saying yeah to everything you say. Hey, Tony. I see that you don't have a profile picture. Are you that insecure? Are your personal relationships on the rocks? Are you feeling kind of insecure and you need to go shit on people today? It's Friday. It's Friday, yeah? Yeah, it's Friday. You should be happy. It's weekend. Hey, Marco, welcome. Welcome back, Tony. Bravo for a reason. Bravo, beta, yeah. Hot pocket. Tony's the type of guy that loves back shots from his dad. So, hey, Anita. And so, Deborah, I just saw your thing come through on Discord. Yes, if somebody could link that to her, that would help. Hi, Daniel. Good morning. We're gonna be, once Chris, I think Chris is gonna go. He's hopping in the shower. Once he leaves, we're gonna go go for a dog walk, and then after this live, I'm going to Tractor Supply. It takes me an hour to get there. Actually, now it's 9 a.m. Might have to skip the dog walk. I'll do that when I come back because I don't really, it takes me an hour to get there. And if chicks show up, they're gonna sell out again, right? Oh, that's awesome, Sherry. It's 3 p.m. where I am. All right. I say earlier, they're better. I know, because I feel like if they're not there, I can at least go ahead and load up everything else that I need. And like, I can go to checkout. If they're still not there, I could check out, fill up my truck, pop my head back in, walk over to Martin's, pop my head back in. Although if they're not there by noon, like if I leave and get there for like 10:30, that should be, yeah. And then if I just kind of like hang around, if I walk through Martin's and stuff. Because like I called around 12:30 yesterday and they had already sold out. So early bird gets the chicks. Yeah, so I think we're gonna hold off on the doggy walk today. Let's see. Number 1. Why are so many women online so desperate for attention and validation from strangers online? So nobody's really looking for any validation. But when people troll, they are, and this is backed in science. They have done research. Yale, a university in New Zealand, and one in Denmark did this research on toxic disinhibition, which is just basically trolling. And what they have found is those people who troll, they need validation. They need attention. They usually have a below average IQ. They're not where they want to be financially in their relationships. But they can't be them true selves in front of their coworkers and their family members because they would be ashamed of it. So they go online and they talk shit. And like for 5 minutes, you get that little dopamine hit of like, yeah, that makes me feel good. I told her. But then, as soon as you walk away from the trolling, give it 5 minutes and your life is absolutely the same piece of shit it was before you started. So instead of that, you could go read a book if it's the below average IQ thing. You can just go not be an asshole and maybe women might like you. If it's a physique thing, go to the gym, clean up the diet. If you're not happy with your looks, wash your fucking ass. It's a good start. But obviously the toxic disinhibition is not actually making your life better. You get that dopamine hit. It does do that. But at the end of the day, did it put money in your pocket? Did it improve your relationships? Are you more attractive to other people? No. You're still, when you go to bed at night, you're still gonna cry in that dirty ass fucking pillow in a bed that smells like dead dreams. So. Oh, I do know what I'm talking about. You can, if you look it up, you can find the research and you can read it. But some people are not, they're not in a place where they can hear that and it be helpful to them. If you're not there yet, if you're like, you have not evolved, you have not matured, that just goes in one ear and out the other, and you just are where you are. You're just in that holding pattern. You're in that stuck. I can't help you. Only you can help yourself. So, yes, my relationship is improved with your hand, I'm sure. Relationship with your pillow. Diddy's back. What, Booey? Booey. Don't worry, you'll go out in a second. But here we are again. Let's see. Dalton is stuck in his mom's basement. Well, the first problem is his name's Dalton. I wish I was in my mom's basement. I wouldn't have to pay so many bills. Amazing how you just said you haven't had many trolls. That's kind of like saying like it's kind of like a deer call or like pissing somewhere, and they all gotta be be on top of it. The only cool Dalton was in Roadhouse. Oh God, could you imagine? They probably had like big dreams. They were probably those parents. They had the huge fan of Roadhouse. And they're like, we're going to name our son after him because he's going to be rough and tough. And he's probably got the softest fucking hands. So. Baby Burr. Oh. I know. Hey, Sebastian. What is it? Oh. he's just a Burby who likes to pretend he doesn't know how to go down the stairs so he can get a pork lift. Corbett. Okay. There's 3 dogs. Soft hands from all that lotion. Also from 0 amount of work. Hi, baby. All right. I can't get off the chair with you guys right here. Gosh. All right. Well, I am going to hop off of here because I do want to get to Tractor Supplies and possibly get some chicks. So, how do you know? Because you're trolling online instead of, I don't know, improving your life or your bank account or your relationships or your IQ. That's why. That's why. It's pretty obvious. So, anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. You will find out if I get chicks. And if you are a member over here on YouTube or if you're subscribed on TikTok, you can join our Discord and you'll know first if I got chicks. So, yeah, fingers crossed. So I always post to Discord. It's fun. If you want to join the community, just get a YouTube membership to my page. You can join us over on Discord, and we chat all day long and bitch and moan and complain, share recipes, crafting, all that good stuff. So make sure you join us over there. But thanks for the follows. Thanks for joining me this morning. You guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Someone talking about 0 amount of work. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.